Okay, and thank you again for joining. And tonight's webinar is on women's health. And um, just to give you, to let you know that I am not a medical doctor. I'm the primary medical care of my home. I'm, again, a physical therapist and been a PT for 20 years. I will not try to diagnose anybody or treat or cure any ailments, but the information here provided is based on my experiences and research. And again, we need to be able to dig into our own health, what we're taking in, and become educated and just be proactive to our care. So again, I'm not trying to discount medical professional, and I'm one of them. And I just to really exciting times in medicine, because the Eastern and Western practices in medicine are getting more integrated, and we are really seeing really great results. All right, and we have this chart. A lot of the people on doTERRA are actually familiar with this chart, and eating right, exercise, managing the stress, and reduce toxic load will be our lifestyle. And tonight we will be focused on informed self-care and how will we need to be proactive to our care. Now, what are essential oils? So just to make sure that we're on the same page, that essential oils are extract from the plants and maybe from the roots, the stems, the leaves, bark. So there are a lot of different characteristics of essential oils. So like, for example, lavender, when you zoom the lavender in, and you will be able to see that, so different characteristics. There's the lavender oil, your clary sage, peppermint, and rosemary. And I just had a class today in a memory unit that we mentioned about, if you put peppermint on the bottom of a baby's feet, you can actually smell that on the baby's breath right away, probably 10 or 20 seconds, because of just how friendly this the respiratory. So I do have some questions that people can't hear. Let me just double check, just to make sure, this will help you out. So there's a mic and speaker section in this area, and you click that, and it's going to turn red. So that will help for you to be able to hear the presentation. All right, excellent. And now going back to, okay, what's the difference of doTERRA? And doTERRA is pure, it's safe and potent. It is tested, the oils are tested, every liter of it is genuine, authentic, and very potent. And the CPTG is also beyond organic. They have, testers, and it doesn't have fillers or pesticide. I do have some collection of other essential oils company, because I just want to see the difference, and you can really have a distinct difference with the quality of doTERRA. Now, the potency of these oils are very concentrated. That's why, like for example, peppermint, don't put it very close to the eyes, and because you're gonna feel it. All right, so let me see. And tonight, this is the major concerns that we're gonna talk about. You have these are the issues. Each of these topics actually will need about an hour's worth long of talk, but so first is the osteoporosis. So we're going to do that, and then we just go through this list. Okay. Now, number one, osteoporosis. Just a little anatomy here. Let me see if I can put my, so this is a zoom, like a magnified zoom of the bone. So actually, it didn't show the outer section of the bone, which is a very compact area. They call it compact bone, the outside surface of the bone. It's very solid. But anyway, when you go in the middle of the bone, it's actually spongy. Okay, and the inner side of the bone is also called spongy bone because it is less dense compared to the outside compact bone, and it has many holes. So osteoporosis, the one in the middle, is a condition that leads to weakened bones that cause the bones to break more and easily. Now, healthy bones, okay, this one on the left, that's a healthy bones, are dense enough to support and protect the body and handle the stress of movement and minor injuries. So however, people with osteoporosis have abnormally thin bones with larger holes in the spongy bones section. So bones may break and fracture easily because they are unable to withstand the physical strain and pressure from even normal activities. So when I mentioned earlier that my being a physical therapy, I do have, you know, a background a lot on geriatric care, and this I see a lot, encounter this a lot, not only just women but also in men. All right, and particularly today, I have a client that's actually on this posture already, and it's, you know, really sad because, you know, it not only that the muscles will weaken, but then you have there's more risk of breaking the bones. And actually, just conversation with a client today that she loves to exercise, and she said like she has 7 kids and loves to exercise, and then at the age of 40, now she's now in her 80s, at the age of 40 she started supplementation. And I was just wondering, like, what type of supplementation. She didn't remember what the name of it, but she had a car accident, and suddenly her posture, you know, changed. And that time she said that her posture changed to a more forward flex. So even some of the clients that I had previously, that even just the sneezing and reaching for objects, their bones break. So there's actually 2 types of osteoporosis. There's primary osteoporosis, which is age-related, and this is because of the reduced amount of estrogen in women. Now, secondary osteoporosis affects both children and adults. It is related to other diseases and conditions such as cancer, hormone problems, and the use of certain medication, like, for example, steroids. So now, a person may has a higher risk of either type of osteoporosis if they don't develop enough bone mass when they are growing from childhood to adulthood. Okay? Now, what causes it? So these are the risk factors. Age and gender. Females are higher than males because by, you know, when we go towards our menopause age, the ovaries doesn't produce enough of the estrogen. Now, race, white, or Asians are higher risk, and then you can just go down to the list: drinking and too much alcohol, smoking, and these are the medication that causes and obviously lack of exercise and physical activities. So how does it work? Now, actually, there's our bone actually has cells in it. You know, the first is osteoclast. So it breaks down the bone matrix. Now there's that cell there, so they're constantly working. So you have osteoclast, now osteoblast. So remember, it's B for building, build the bone back up. So it's a constant tearing and building, tearing and building. So hormones such as estrogen, growth hormones, testosterone, helps keep the number and activity osteoblast higher than the osteoclast, so that more bones is made than removed. So physical forces and physical pressure during exercise also help bone to be stronger and denser. So I mentioned when in the menopause times that the ovaries stop making the estrogen hormone. With a drop of a hormone, that's estrogen, bone removing cells, the osteoclasts are more active than the bone-building cells, osteoblasts. So, question, there's three longest lived, society that lives the longest in the planet. Oh, how about that? So there's actually three groups. It's in Okinawa, Japan, Costa Rica, and Sardinia, Italy. So they actually have different type of food, different type of cultures, but and then they this one characteristic that this group of people have is weight-bearing activities. So they, come from the mountain, they carry their bucket load. So weight-bearing activities is very, very important. And then also vitamin D deficiency. And there's also, I think Dr. Oz mentioned that you're going to be cautious if of your vitamin D level if you live north of Atlanta. So because it and because of the sun exposure. So if you sit in the sun for about 15 minutes, you will make about 10,000 units of vitamin D, the good kind. So 15 minutes of you don't want to be in the middle of the day, but in the morning it will be best. And also what increase like vitamin C, A, C, and E, and antioxidant medicine, vitamin B for metabolic boosting, and more leafy vegetables. So now this is really important. The the strongest and most dense bones, we develop it on our peak bone mass when we reach 30. So after 30, the osteoclast, the breakdown of the bones cells, gradually remove more bone than the osteoblast makes. So the age is 30, and there's actually no symptoms of osteoporosis until you break a bone. Prevention is it's key. So we have leafy vegetables, our omega-3s. So these are, and we mentioned about the regular exercise, especially weight-bearing exercises. All right, let's focus on the bone nutrient. This is really excellent. It's a supplementation from doTERRA. It's a bioavailability form of natural nutrients. Again, you have your A, you have your vitamin C, D, you have your calcium, magnesium, your trace minerals, and it supports healthy bone density as women age. And again, this is not limited to women. Men can use this. Now, it also has bone-building oils in this complex. You have your clove, your thyme, your peppermint. So it's an excellent, excellent supplementation. And you know that doTERRA gets all their supplementation on a plant base. So actually one of the things that my husband and I are believers are supplements, because we know that our food supply now is lacking in all those vitamins and the minerals. So, and just watch out to those vitamins you're taking. Calcium is very important. You have your go for the dark leafy greens. You have your cabbages, your bok choy, and it gives you all this calcium. Now, prevention is key. So lifelong vitality. You have that. You have your vitamins and minerals, cellular vitality, antioxidant. You have your anti-inflammatory, your CPTG oils in it. All right, this is one I want to point out too, that actually this was all over Facebook. New York State Attorney calling bogus on variety of herbal supplements sold by 4 national retailers, and demanding they be removed from store shelves immediately. So like one is GNC. They have the herbal supplement. It doesn't even contain any herbs. It contains soybeans and peanuts, and it's both allergens. The Target's one, that's St. John's wort, the ginkgo biloba, and it doesn't even contain 0 herbal ingredients. It only have beans, carrots, peas, and rice. Walmart memory boosting ginkgo biloba has radishes and wheat. So and then it says gluten-free, but it's not. So ginseng here for Walgreen, no trace of ginseng in it. So very, very careful. And one of the things that we found out too, like if, because we ordered before from other companies and just doing our own research, and some of those companies is when it says minerals, they actually are pebbles, rocks. So you're actually eating, drinking rocks instead of proper, minerals. So just be aware of this. Cancer, that 1 in every 8 women will develop invasive breast cancer over the course of her lifetime. And again, prevention. And these are just statistics, like not statistics, but these are symptoms, and just very explanatory here. But we want to focus on how prevention is the key. Organic raw food, and provide the beneficial enzyme needed to utilize the nutrients present in the food. And again, when we talk about enzymes and talk about our food supply now, we can actually have the Terrazyme enzyme supplementation, which is excellent for detoxification of our major organs. It heals injured tissue, better digests the food, and it absorbs our food better. We have peppermint leaf are in it, ginger root, caraway seed. You have the betaine, HCl, and you have these are the patented enzyme assimilation system, and which these are the lists of that the Terrazyme. And you have your amino acids. So you can actually just, if you want to do it, you can just screenshot it. And if not, this webinar is recorded anyway, and we will be able to send it to you. All right. Now, also protection. These are a lot of spices in there. Curcumin is the main ingredient in the Indian spice turmeric, and has a lot of research on it, on how increase transformation, proliferation, and invasion of cancer cells for a variety of array of cancer. So it's prevention. And we have our Lifelong Vitality Pack. It targets inflammation. It reduces, it just a whole system balance and a great nutritional support for us, and increase our immune system and clarity. So we mentioned about what's in it. The featured oils, you have your frankincense, thyme, cumin, wild orange, peppermint, ginger, caraway, and German chamomile essential oils. So, and these are just for prevention. Again, you have your frankincense. These are all studied. You can actually do a study on frankincense. Excellent properties. Rosemary, lavender, your lemongrass, cloves, sandalwood, oregano, marjoram. Okay. Next one is our heart disease. So heart disease is the leading killer of both men and women. In women, the condition is responsible for about 29% of death reported in the CDC. All right, so how do we know what's our risk factors? Smoking, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, obesity, excessive alcohol, lack of nutrition, high stress, and physical activity. So you can look again in the wellness chart earlier about eating right, exercise, reducing our toxic load, and how we manage our stress. Again, it's the reverse of the risk factors of all these ailments. Now, again, take charge of our health. Prevention is key for cardiovascular exercise, strength training, our nutrition, and our supplementation. All right. Now, just to focus on the lifelong vitality and heart health, you have your CQ10. It improves your endothelial cell function, your mitochondrial function, and actually mitochondria actually is the powerhouse of the cell. And it also have the resveratrol and grape seed extract. This one will prevent damage to the blood cells and heart cells. It will help, help reduce your bad cholesterol, the LDL, and it prevents, help prevent your clots. Now, such as I see this a lot on my cardiac patient that has atherosclerosis and ischemic heart diseases. So just the grapeseed and the resveratrol is excellent. They also have the omega-3 fats in it. So fat, we need this for our heart functioning and also our brain functioning. So diseases such as myocardial infarction, heart rhythm, that's and there's some on your blood vessels too. There's a lot of not a lot of good flow in it. It causes to hypertension. So the omega-3 will definitely able to assist that. So really excellent. Now, what's the best? So what is the best for our heart? So it says help with vasodilation, which is meaning increase opening the blood vessels. So your rosemary, eucalyptus, your marjoram. Again, if there's also just watch for and you go to the Modern Essential book. I think rosemary, if there's a seizures history, so just you can just use the eucalyptus and marjoram instead. Now, heart tissue, excellent oils to help with this is your peppermint, cinnamon, and rose. So we mentioned about the hardening of the arteries because of just a lot of restrictions in that. You have your lemon. Lemon actually is excellent for detoxifying. You just put it on your water, and lemon oil. So these are oils, right? Okay, just to make sure everybody knows. So these are all essential oils, because lemon oil is not from the fruit. It's actually from the rind. So they got the zest from when you see the zest from the rind, that's where the essential oil is from. So it's not acidic. It's actually alkaline. You have your lavender and ginger on that section. For cholesterol, lemongrass. I mean, our doTERRA essential oils are so pure and also have your supplemental fats in it that you can actually add it to your cooking. Okay, add it on your soup and in your tea, and excellent for that. You get clary sage and helichrysum oils in it. So I think we're doing really good time-wise. All right, now mental health. So according to the CDC, it's estimated that 25% of the adults in the U.S. have a mental illness, and 50% will throughout their lifetime. So 2/3 of people in nursing home has mental illnesses. So which is really, really just sad. And these are some of the types of disorder. You have your clinical depression, which covers about 7 to 9%, anxiety disorder 14%, dementia, Alzheimer's. You have your obsessive compulsive disorder, ADD, ADHD. Again, we're not looking at just women or adults. So it's just covering everything. And just look at the suicidal rate per year. It might be higher now because of just the abuse of just taking of those antidepressant medicine that is so addictive and just have a lot of side effects. So I just highly recommend that look at the labels. Again, if you have something going on, you can incorporate these oils and talk to your medical professional. And nutrition. So right here, one large handful of cashew has beneficial mood-enhancing effect of the equivalent of 1 dose of Prozac. So instead of taking Prozac and you crazy in your head, how about just take, cashews? So again, you have your omegas, you have your vegetables. Hydration is very important. And as we go towards the hormone, just I want you to look at the picture of using glass instead of plastic, because plastic does have a lot of petrochemicals in it, and it mimics just the estrogen. It really imbalances your estrogen. So we're going to talk about more about that. So use more bottled water, water that's in glass container, or or stainless steel. Okay, so as much as possible, limit your use of plastic. Now, the benefits of exercise on the brain. You got your release of positive neurotransmitters. So these are actually your just help the communication with your brain and your nerves, because it's a communication section on it's a system. So it increases your serotonin, dopamine, epinephrine, and norepinephrine. So these are neurotransmitter, and it reduces immune system chemicals that worsens depression. And it stimulates the formation of new brain cells, so it will improve your memory and cognition. So if it's underutilized, people that are depressed should be in a good exercise program, and it will just increase your brain function. Now, 30 minutes of vigorous exercise and like walking, it's an excellent prescription for antidepressant and no side effects. All right, again, going back to the lifelong vitality again, because it does have that Bacopa to increase your cognitive function. You have your essential fatty acids, which is 15 to 30% of our brain. It's made up of fatty acid. That's why we need to supplement them with good. I know that the fish that doTERRA uses is a black cod from Norway. So when you increase your fatty acid intake, you will improve your cognitive functioning, and will actually just increase the transmission of your, the neurotransmitter on your brain function. So excellent fatty acid is essential fatty acid is a must in our diet. You have your alpha CRS, you have your antioxidant in that complex, so it increases our cellular metabolism. And we mentioned about the curcumin, which is a turmeric extract, which is added in there. And it's inhibit the amyloid beta plaque in the brain, so which is helping with the dementia. So your microplex VMZ will increase nutrients essential for proper brain health. So supplementation, and good supplementation. So only the best for our memory function. So help with, you get your memory or cognitive function, rosemary, your peppermint, and frankincense. Again, encourage that just even eliminate intake of alcohol, because, like, for example, like if you take rosemary with alcohol, you're going to have really colorful, crazy dreams. So it just so as much as possible, just eliminate it, or very limited, because it's not it's toxic for your body. And then Alzheimer's section here, sandalwood, frankincense. These are the oils that have studied that will cross the blood-brain barrier. And so any our anxiety disorder, your lavender, the blend elevation, excellent oil. It has actually about 9 essential oils in it. Really just amazing blend. A blend of the balance blend as well. It's more, if you want more citrusy, you can go towards elevation. If you want to have the more woodsy scent, go towards balance. All right, and then the depression here on your right side just a simple lemon oil. They didn't add wild orange, but I love wild orange because it's uplifting, invigorating. You have your citrus bliss blend in here, which has vanilla bean in it, and it just really smells so sweet. Or it has a lot of citrus. You get your bergamot. What else is in there? There's tangerine and clementine. So really excellent. Melissa oil is really a very good oil, but at this time, since the production, there's not much that was produced for the plant because the area has a lot of, I think it was very wet season, so they didn't produce enough Melissa plant. They didn't yield enough of the oil, so although it might be in one of your blends. I think Elevation, Melissa is in the Elevation. So although Melissa oil is not available at this point, but you can get it through the Elevation blend. You get your frankincense. Now the ADD, ADHD side here, you got your vetiver, serenity, and lavender. So when you see serenity, it's not, these are blend that the company puts together. You get your Elevation Balance. Those are blended oils. And then, again, if it reminds you of a plant, okay, like lavender, it's going to be your single oil. But not a lot of people are very familiar with vetiver. So actually, vetiver is sourced in Haiti. It is grown like it's a grass. And then, but the oil is coming from the root. So when you smell the vetiver oil, it actually smells like earthy, and very. So one of the things that they use vetiver is a base for perfume because it stays longer if you put it on. Now, when companies has abused just the production of vetiver in Haiti, that they have not, because they want to produce more and more and more. Now, with doTERRA, they want the highest quality. They want to make sure the plant is harvested. When they harvest the plant, it is mature. So you have the most a wonderful consistency, that chemical constituents that they are looking at on that plant. So they actually have given them, you're paying the farmers there at a higher yield, your higher rate, so that the farmers will not harvest this plant so quickly and fast, and letting the plant mature, and the farmers will have income for the rest of the year, for the whole year. So really excellent. If you have a chance, you can just YouTube, and you can probably put doTERRA vetiver, and it tells you just the story of how these plants are harvested. So why doTERRA really takes care of each community, and wants the best for us. So excellent. So the king of oil. So if you're in doubt, because just use frankincense. It is just amazing, amazing oil, from just excellent for skin. Depression, if you add it with lavender and peppermint together, really excellent. Sometimes I add it with peppermint or wild orange, frankincense. It's just a good waker upper. And then healthy immune response, anti-inflammatory, it's an expectorant, nervous tension. We mentioned about skincare and disorders of the uterus. Ladies that have undergone miscarriages, this will just very helpful on the area on the uterus, just to help out on the circulation. All right, here you go. We got number 5, hormone balance. So hormonal balance is your body's hormonal balance is your body's natural state. When there are too many demands on your body, its ability to balance hormone is overwhelmed. And now, the demands that create hormonal imbalance tend to peak in the perimenopausal, which gives rise to hot flashes and night sweats. That was me about summer of 2013. And it was just really, because I was still doing home care, and being in Florida, it's very hot. And also I've been using a lot of the hand sanitizer, because that's what I use every different clients I see. And it was just, I can't rest, and I was just seeking out for some relief, especially the hot flashes and night sweat. That came to me like about between 2 o'clock or 9 o'clock at night, and so the rest of the night I'm awake, and I have to work the following day. So when we actually research, before seeing my primary doctor, actually research what's in the hormone therapy replacement, one of the ingredient there is your a pregnant female horse urine in that system. So my husband was like, "You're not gonna drink, you're not gonna take that, because that's not natural for the body." So I actually went to my primary doctor, knowing that, okay, I'm not gonna do this hormone replacement. What's my option? So that's that's my primary doctor that gave me invitation to a essential oil class, which Dana King, she's in this call tonight, that I'm just truly, truly thankful. And that's the start of my doTERRA journey, and just taking care of my hot flashes, topically using peppermint, but taking that phytoestrogen. We're going to talk about that later, but that my hormone imbalance, it was, it's not just my, perimenopausal, but it every stage in women's life, especially when they start puberty, and just telling you your body, asking for help. Okay, when we're talking about xenoestrogen is a Greek word called means foreign, and it is foreign estrogen. Is also called environmental hormones or endocrine disrupting compounds. So you see the EDC. So these are widely used in industrial compounds such as BCP, BPA, basically all plastic. So which is, it wasn't really, like, I love drinking water. I always bring my plastic bottle water prior to doTERRA. And, just a combination of that, using a lot of hand sanitizers. It is really now even our own just a lot of the sunscreen, especially now being in the summer, going into summer here in Florida. It's just read the labels. There's a lot of hormonal disruptors on those lotions and especially sunscreens. So the Endocrine Society regarding them as a serious environmental hazard that have hormone disruptor effect on not only humans but also wildlife. So these are very loud. So estrogen, we produce estrogen in our body, but the xenoestrogen especially are very, very loud messenger. It disrupts the process of reproduction. Xenoestrogen can also increase growth of the endometrium. So there's a lot of people or ladies have problems with endometriosis. So estrogen play a big role in some cancers, such as prostate and testicular cancer in men, and breast and ovarian cancer in women. All right, and not only that, Teflon has those, so we pretty much changed to stainless steel. I do On Guard for my hand sanitizer now. I make my own. I make my own sunscreen. So there's ways that you can use doTERRA oils and have a lot of recipes available. So PMS. Whew, okay, 5 to 11 days. All right, but help is on the way. So this is pretty much when I was able to target all the all that topical with my peppermint oil, with my hot flashes. This is the foundation that I made, just the balance, so that I found much relief. So it's a blend of natural plant extract that support hormonal balance throughout the different phases of women's life. And let me just, the genistein is a potent phytoestrogen. So phyto means plant estrogen found in soy isoflavones, which are also phytoestrogen. Genistein has been highly researched because of a powerful benefit for women's health. It is not necessarily enough to consume soy or common soy extract. This is because soy isoflavones make up less than 0.01% of soy proteins, and the potent genistein is less than 0.00% of soy proteins. So phytoestrogen complex delivers at least 48 milligrams of genistein per servings. All right, you also have your flax extract here, are found in the hull of flaxseed and are significant in supporting the liver's ability to metabolize hormone in a healthy way. Also, you have your pomegranate extract, which contains a blend of powerful antioxidant as well as a complementary phytoestrogen. So it's concentrated and it metabolizes also. Okay, so the ligands that help manage potentially harmful metabolites that are produced when estrogen is metabolized in the liver. So this has been my foundation for getting hormone balance. So now another blend that I like, this is actually already in a roll-on. So this is a blend of certified pure therapeutic grade essential oils that have been traditionally used to balance hormone and manage symptoms of PMS and the transitional phases of menopause. It was called Solace before, so I'm sorry about that. I was not able to change it. I was able to change the picture, but I just found out, oh, Solace is still here. So now it's called Clary Calm. It's a topical blend of, you have your clary sage, lavender oil, bergamot, Roman chamomile, cedarwood, ylang ylang, geranium, fennel, carrot seed, palmarosa, vitex. So 11 oils. Wow, I didn't recognize. Wow, that's amazing. That provides temporary respite from cramps, nausea, hot flashes, and emotional swings, sometimes associated with regular hormone cycles in women. So just apply it. I like applying it in the back or in my stomach and like the back of my neck and on my wrist. So this is a very, very helpful oil. Okay, and again, it's not just not just menopausal stage, but use it for your ladies that just transitioning to the puberty stage. All right. Now, just a comparison to this is actually the Women's Health Kit. If you are with doTERRA, you're a member of doTERRA, and you can actually get a wholesale doTERRA membership. All of these Women's Health Kit, you have your phytoestrogen, which is $52.67. These are retail, list individually. Now your Women's Bone Nutrient Complex, which is 120 capsule, it's $23.33. Your Clary Calm, which is a 10 milliliter oil in a roll-on, is $32 for retail. But then if you have a doTERRA member, which is just $35 a year, you'll get this women's kit for a saving of $39.17. So really excellent. One of the things too that I want to a testimony. One of a friend that has polio and actually had an accident, fell, and then she was still able to transfer, but then after the fall she has to undergo hip surgery. Now she started the Women's Bone Nutrient right away, and actually the orthopedic surgeon was so impressed how her bone healed with that, having already polio on top of things and not very active, and still have a good recovery. So, and she is, I'm going to have her write her testimony, and very, very excellent. It's just something, I can't wait to get her testimony written up, because it's just an amazing story, and just her ability to be able to get out of her mobility now has improved, and just continue taking this bone nutrient even at the age of 80. Okay, she still recovered well. All right, so we talk about the benefits of the doTERRA membership. You will get 25% off your retail price, and if you get the kits, they have the loyalty rewards kits, which we get you to a more discounted price. And also you'll get you have your personal account, and everything is online ordering. And then you have your magazine, that's a living magazine, very helpful, and that has a lot of excellent articles in there. We have the members only promotion, your loyalty rewards program, which is optional. Again, if you which is I like, because it's not only membership is like wholesale membership is like your Sam's Club or Costco. You'll get the wholesale pricing when you shop, but it's also a frequent flyer program, being part of, it's optional, but doing loyalty reward program. When you order, there's points. You're going to gain points to earn products, free products too. So actually, I'm just earned about 100 points this month, so I'm excited to be able to use them. Now, when you share doTERRA to others, there's another, again, it's optional, that you can actually do this as a business. And again, if you just want to enroll and get your oils, that's fine. It's $35. But again, if you get kits, this $35 is waived. So I do have the information on different kits a little bit later. But one of the things I highly recommend, if go to Vitality Tour or doTERRA Vitality Tour, Google it, and this month they're all over the country giving tours, and there's actually some changes. So I didn't actually add this to my presentation because I ordered the Daily Nutrient Pack. They have an improved formulation, but I have not used it. I've been using Lifelong Vitality. But again, with this, personalize your Daily Nutrient Pack, and if you, you get the 2 nutritional pack here, when you choose 3 more additional product on the bottom, the prices go down to about $20. So you pay first the $59.50, and then you can choose. You want to have Deep Blue for your polyphenol for pain management complex, and then you have your Microplex MVP. You have your omegas, that's here. These are the fish oils, or this one is the Mitomax, which is this, a lot of people are on caffeine drinks. That's not good for you. It just makes, whacks your hormone again. So have something that's natural to your body. And you can also choose the kids kit here with the omega and the chewables. You have your Terrazyme. We talk about, having enzymes in your food so you can digest better. And probiotics. We are, if you're not taking in organic food, especially chicken, I mean, they are pumped so much with antibiotics, and meats are pumped with antibiotics. So you gotta need to assist with probiotic, okay, or limit, just you just switch over to organic. All right, and support your local farmers. All right, now the health benefits of the nutrition pack. I'm going to learn more about this. I can't wait for Dr. Hill to be here, Lord willing, next Tuesday to learn more. But overall, you have your wellness vitality, you have optimum nutrition, liver detoxification, digestive function, fungal function, lung function, eye health, brain system, so hair, cardiovascular, stress, immune, bone, DNA protection, energy, metabolism, and overall is an antioxidant protection. So excellent. So now with all all of these, how do we eliminate our stress level? So a lot of excellent oils, citrus oils. This is actually from Dr. Hill's recommendation. The use of citrus oils daily in your drink. Put it in the water, just like here, and put it in a glass of water. Make sure it's not plastic, all right? And make it as a daily regimen. So for me, I do the Slim and Sassy on my water. It gives my metabolism going, and also, you know, bring down my appetite. So you have your citrus oils. You got ylang ylang, Roman chamomile, serenity, balance, elevation, frankincense, and lavender. For I actually have mood, you know, a mood, emotions and mood. Okay, webinars, yeah, already available. So you can just, this is another topic, and then the Slim and Sassy, we have that already available. All right, so balancing hormones and managing harmful metabolites by eating healthy diet rich in phytoestrogens and essential nutrients. We got to exercise well and managing our weight. This will help reduce uncomfortable symptoms associated with PMS and the transitional towards menopause. So it supports our healthy body, heart, breast tissue, and other body structure and function as we age, okay? And this is pretty much, okay, overall, we got to make the commitment. We got to take charge of our life, and we need to find our balance. And let me just, got this from Dr. David Hill. It just kind of like gives you an overall view of what we talk. On the top right here, you go your limonene and your linalool essential oils, your lavenders, really high in that, you know, and your citrus oils. Take it daily. You got your vitamins and minerals, which will be on your Vitality Pack or your new Nutrient Pack. Eat cruciferous vegetables, leafy vegetables, green the better. Your omega fat, again, is in your Lifelong Vitality, or eat fish that high in good fatty acids. We get our fiber. We didn't even touch on that. Our Trim Shakes has a lot of fibers, your Slim and Sassy Trim Shakes. How about our intestinal, healthy intestinal flora? We got our probiotic. We have our Terrazyme in it. Your flavonoids. You get your fruits. You know, taking the fruits. Then we have just an incredible amount of those in our. You know, so we're gonna be or our Trim Shakes also. Yeah, I forgot about the greens too. We have that. And then your phytoestrogens that we talked about, the phytoestrogen complex that doTERRA carries. So anyway, now just to reach us, www.therapyoils.com is my website. If you go to the website, you can actually, this will be the front page, and you can just do your contact us. Click on that, and there's information there you can put in. It goes to our email system. And then if you have, there's a section on the bottom that says oils, health concerns. You can just click on that, and it will give you health issues from A to Z, and it will give you a lot of practical, what do you call that, protocols, or, you know, things, application of the oils, and you can actually also learn about the oils and oil blend. So if you're not a member yet and you want to learn more about membership, you know, you can, I do have my telephone number there and the contact information, and you can just pick up a time, and you just contact me on that section here, and I'll be happy to help you and just direct you to just, I know there's a lot of information tonight, but what I usually tell team, you know, people that come on our team, that we focus on 3 health concerns that you want to improve in the next, 60 days, and that will kind of like target, just give you a path of wellness. And pretty much bottom line is the eating healthy, exercising, managing our stress level, and reducing toxic load. So there you go. So I will be open for any questions, and just type it in